What's going on, guys? My name is Matt Omega and welcome back to the Pokédex Quest Gen 1 where Let's Play Pokemon Yellow. In the last episode we explored what is astonishingly little is there to explore here in Saffron City, and we took on the gym, and I've got to say it was very close to coming down to the wire, if not kind of coming down to the wire. I may be over exaggerating, but that's sure what it felt like playing it. And in this episode, the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to go visit our old hometown. We're going to go back to Pallet. Fly! Doesn't this music bring back memories? Do you say anything different? I don't think so. But we may as well pay a visit to our mother. Dear old mum. Wow, nice to see you too. It's been, what, months? When did I start this series? I don't know, I've had that many delays. May as well see what Professor Oak's up to. I mean, why not? You! I think I was doing good. Now, yeah, you can actually come and talk to Professor Oak, and he will actually evaluate your Pokédex, and as you might be able to see there, that number's a bit higher than it used to be. And he's impressed. Yeah, so, about that higher number than usual, I, as I tend to do after some gym battles, got a little busy with the trading between episodes, and we now have 3 new entries to look over, because I traded in my Hitmonchan from Red. I also traded in a Jinx, because Jinx you can get from a trade in Cerulean City, only in Red and Blue, by trading a Poliwhirl. And I actually remembered to actually trade it in because I believe I mentioned it a couple episodes ago. And I also traded my Haunter around and got myself a Gengar. Now, what exactly am I looking for? This is great. I've already lost them. Here we are. Alright, so we'll start with Gengar. A Shadow Pokemon. A Gengar is close by if you feel a sudden chill. It may be trying to lay a curse on you. Funny thing, in our Sun and Moon, like, one of the Pokédex entries is, like, really creepy. Is there's, like, I'll put it up on screen, but it's like, makes things seem so goddamn hopeless, and it creeps the fuck out of me. Anyway, Hitmonchan, the punching Pokemon. Punches in corkscrew fashion. It can punch its way through a concrete wall in the same way as a drill. And Jinx, aka Nicki Minaj. The human-shaped Pokemon appears to move to a rhythm of its own, as if it were dancing. It wiggles its hips as it walks. Right. Now, very first thing I want to do now that we're back in Pallet is we want to go fishing once again. Because now there is a new Pokemon we can now catch. Damn it. Survey says Staryu. It's exactly what I wanted. So yeah, now we can finally catch Staryu, and it's only level 10, so I need to be careful. Or maybe I could just chuck a ball at it straight away. You never know. Alright. Let's go straight for the Great Ball. Level 10 shouldn't be too hard. Or not. But we have a bit of a problem. I have nothing that could feasibly do little enough damage to keep this thing alive. Or I can catch it right here. That works for me. Anyway, of course, Staryu. These star-shaped Pokemon. As long as the center section is unharmed, it can grow back fully even if it is chopped to bits. Now, I don't want to give a nickname to Staryu, but what I do want to do is actually go to the nearest Pokemon Center because I believe that filled up my 3rd box. So, I'll be right back. And we're back. Alright, so the next thing I want to do is I actually want to start surfing out onto these waters because our next destination is Cinnabar Island, which is directly south from here. Now we can also take a water route along south from Fuchsia City, but I want to go this way first. Now, there's a patch of land over here with where we can catch some Pokemon, but now that we're here on Route 21, there's something else that I want to fish for, and normally I wouldn't because it's an evolution of something we already have, but 10% encounter rate, so this is feasible. You know, after I get off my Gyarados, because, yeah. There it is, Tentacruel. Again, 10% encounter rate, so I think it's feasible to try and catch this thing in the wild here. Even if it is an evolution. Now, I don't know if I can find a good enough sprite that I can actually resize, because I tried to find a good sprite of the Fire Red Leaf Green Scientist, but I couldn't resize it without it being like incredibly freaking pixelated. But if I can find a good sprite I can resize properly for Tentacruel from Red and Blue, seriously, that thing is sick of your shit. Now, Thunderbolt shouldn't take it out because Tentacruel, like that. Tentacruel actually is really good. Well, here the special stats are combined, but Tentacruel in later generations is actually really good as a special tank, and it's actually a pretty decent water poison type. I actually very much recommend catching one of these for your team because it's like Tentacruel may be considered the Zubat of the sea, but Tentacruel is pretty damn good. I guess it's pretty much just like Zubat because its final evolution from Gen 2 onwards, Crobat, is awesome. Anyway, Tentacruel, the jellyfish Pokemon. It has 80 tentacles. Wait, its 80 tentacles can stretch and contract freely. They wrap around prey and weaken it with poison. Ouch. Alright. So now we can go back out onto the seas. And repels. Because that's all I needed to do. I'm not putting up with wild encounters. And now we're on a large water route, and this is where things can get quite, what's the word, it can be hard to know where you're going on this route sometimes, because look at all the water tiles. Like that. You can run into situations like this all the time, and you can not know where you're going. Luckily, however, there are trainers right here I can use as a bit of a waymark. And speaking of trainers, time to fight! And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is what's become somewhat of a series tradition for some reason. There's always one fisherman that has 6 Magikarp. I mean, if he was smart about it, he could get 6 Gyarados, but they're generally not. Anyway, moving on. And I'm kind of swimming around the zigzag pattern because, like I said before, like, I finally found the word I wanted to use. It's easy to get disoriented on routes like this, especially when they're actually like yay wide. There's always some stuff you can miss. Yeah. What the hell is a cue ball doing out at sea? Oh, I get it. His cup's a flotation device. Well, it's good that DK's actually finally seeing a little bit of action. I mean, because as sad as it is, when was the last time I seriously used DK? I really need to fix that, because Primeape really is a pretty damn good fighting type. Really fast, good attack. Hasn't come in useful for the last few, well, for the last little bit actually, unfortunately. This super repel is lasting a lot longer than I thought it would. There's a trainer down there. How long does this go for again? Ah, there we go. Something that Gen 5 introduced that I absolutely love. When your repel runs out, a prompt appears saying if you want to reapply it. I can't wait to get to black and white. Moving on. HM usage also gets so much easier because you don't have to go into the Pokemon menu to actually use the damn things. I can just hit A while I'm next to the water's edge and then I start surfing. It's great! It's great! Oh, good to see we're finally giving 221 a bit of exercise as well. I just wish you could evolve into Raichu because I think it's so much better as a Raichu. I'm almost tempted to trade in my Raichu from Red, but I don't know, my pride's kind of getting in the way. Wondering if it's worth it to use an elixir on Pikachu, even though all I'm really using is Thunderbolts. Ah, thank God we're here! Alright guys, welcome to Cinnabar Island, the red land to the south. Oh, so he's an old fart. Burned out building? What building would that be? This one? Oh, this one, is it? Ah, yeah, this one. Don't want to go here yet. Whoops. I got the gym, but the door is locked. Yeah, funnily enough, we actually need to find a key for the damn thing. For some reason. But, anyway. Cinnabar Island. There's actually something really cool that we can do here. Right here is a lab. And, there's a bunch of stuff for us to, Dr. Fuji, what? Anyway, there's actually a fair few things we can do in this lab. Now, which one do I want to go to? Ah, the meeting room. Now this place... Oh, there goes Repel. Now, you got 3 guys in here. Oh, I found a fossil. Oh, okay, not him. This person? Right. Now, there are 3 people in this building that will, that you can engage in trades. This person wants a, Growlithe for a Dugong. This guy, I think, also has a trade. He wants to trade Golduck for Rhydon. And there should be one other person in here. Is it this room? This guy I'll talk about Eevee. Oh. TM35. TM35? Wait a minute. I didn't write this down! What's TM35? Oh, it's Metronome. Alright, well, I don't need to research that one. Metronome, pretty much just use a random move. Just a random move. Any move in the game. At complete random. There's one other person here who... Alright, and this guy wants a Kangaskhan. Well, wants a Muck for his Kangaskhan. These trades are different in red and blue. There is, trade Seal for Ponyta, Electrode for Raichu, and Tangela for Venonat. Now, real quick, I'm gonna go shuffle around my party really quick. I'll be right back. Okay, so here's what I've done. I've deposited 3 of my Pokemon and brought out that Golduck I caught earlier. Also, I went into my PC and I got out the Helix fossil that we got in Mount Moon and the old Amber we got from the Pewter Museum. All 3 of these are going to be of use right here. First things first, I want to trade my Golduck for this guy's Rhydon. For 2 reasons. One, it's easier than evolving the Rhyhorn I have because it actually evolves at a pretty high level. Second, we can catch Rhydon in the wild, but not until an area we can't access until after we've beaten the main game. And, I'm an impatient fuck, I don't want to wait that long. So this is definitely the easiest way to go about it. Now, Yellow definitely has the better trades, in this place, because, well, if only just for the Rhydon, although, if you consider Muck a good trade, there's that. I definitely wouldn't go for any in red and blue because Ponyta for a Seal, no thanks. Venonat for a Tangela, no thanks. And why the hell would I want to give up my Raichu for an Electrode? Anyway. But come over here and talk to this guy, who is a very important doctor, who studies fossils. Have I a fossil for him? Yes, I have 2 in fact. I'll give you the Helix fossil. This is a fossil of Omanyte, an extinct Pokemon. Because they are indeed extinct Pokemon. This guy has a resurrection machine, which will basically, well, they'll turn a fossil into a living Pokemon. So, we need to go and do something else for a while. So, let's go and do something else for a while. Okay, we're done. All you need to do is walk out of the building and walk back in. And, from him... yeah, apparently I was late. And... we get an Omanyte. I don't want to give a nickname to Omanyte. But... I also... want to give him my old Amber, which contains Aerodactyl. So, I'm going to walk outside and walk back in real quick. And... Aerodactyl! Alright, so let's have a look at their Pokédex entries. Once I find them, because these 3 I imagine will be a fair way down. Let me see. Ah, there's Rhydon. So Rhydon, the drill Pokemon. Walks on its hind legs, shows signs of intelligence. Its armor-like hide even repels molten lava. That's actually pretty impressive. Next up, Omanyte, the Spiral Pokemon. An ancient Pokemon that was recovered from a fossil. It swims by cleverly twisting its 10 tentacles about. And lastly, Aerodactyl, the fossil Pokemon. A savage Pokemon that died out in ancient times. It was resurrected using DNA taken from Amber. Alright. And with that, I think I'm going to end things off here because, well, we need a key to get into the Pokemon Gym. And there's one place that I haven't looked yet. I mean, I know I haven't set foot in the mart, but let's just say I know the key's not in there. I've played this game before. But Next time on Let's Play Pokemon Yellow, we're going to be exploring the Pokemon Mansion. This is going to be all kinds of fun. But, as always guys, thank you all so much for watching, and until next time guys, my name is Matt Omega, and I'll see you guys later.